Hi, this is Denise with Paper Crafty, and today I'm going to share with you why I changed out my surface on my craft table and why I think it's going to be better for filming videos. Well, at least I hope it's going to be better. Stay tuned. Okay, so you might be wondering why I changed out my surface for my videos and crafting in general. I had previously been using one of these Tim Holtz Tonic Studios craft mats. And let me preface this by saying I am a huge fan of everything Tim Holtz. I am a super fangirl, and I really do love this craft mat. Now, I've been using this pretty much nonstop for over a year. And since the pandemic, I had been crafting down in my kitchen table downstairs because everyone was home. This got a lot of use. I mean, I was using it pretty much every day for over a year. So this probably won't represent everybody's level of use. And I really do love this as a surface. I think it's a phenomenal idea. It's fantastic. But one thing that I didn't love about it for videotaping is that it was very reflective. And I also didn't like the stark difference between the white and the black. I thought it was distracting for some of my videos, so I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more uniform. And you can kind of see where my camera is. See, you can see the outline of my camera, and it's I tried to, fiddle with it and mess with it. And also the little craft mat thing kept on peeling up. And I know that other people have, mentioned that as being an issue as well. And, Tim gives some ideas on how to prevent that from happening. And I thought I was, doing a good job of trying to prevent it from happening, and it happened anyway. I just think it's the nature of those craft mats. And I like the idea of having one, on here, but it just wasn't super functional on a daily basis for me. It didn't work for me because it just kept, peeling up, and anytime I'd try to do something on here, things would get stuck underneath it. Once it starts peeling, that happens more and more. But the main thing I had an issue with on this is that on the back, these little feet kept coming off. Oh, it looks like I've lost another one too in the process. There's supposed to be 1, 2, you can see there's one here, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I currently only have 2 that are still attached to the mat. So these things just kept falling off, here they are. And I'd kind of just put them back here and try to stick them, and you can see how the adhesive, would just run. So anyway, it just got very unstable and wobbly. And so, unless I can find a way to really get those to attach better, I probably won't be using it. I won't be using it as frequently for videos, at least, as I had been. And also, because I use this, there's like I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's like a little crack here in the glass. And some, the scratches I don't mind so much, but the crack was bothering me a little bit. I was worried that it was going to get worse. So, I didn't want to continue using that, especially since, well, now it's not wobbly because it's on this this other mat that I have underneath it. But when it was just on my regular table, it was very wobbly. and I was just worried that that crack was going to get worse. And I just didn't really love it for videotaping because of the reflection. So I decided to go with this self-healing mat. It's a clear mat. I can put a link below to the Amazon link where I purchased it. I got it off of Amazon. And they're pretty reasonably priced. This one is clear. They have different colors, but I like that I can, underneath it, it's kind of translucent. So I was able to put this kind of background paper from Hobby Lobby underneath it. I did that just because it's a little lighter than my table. My tabletop is a dark brown, and I didn't want something quite so dark as the background. I wanted something lighter and brighter. So let me know what you think of this, and if you like the difference. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually, I'm going to give it a go and see what I think of it. I'm not sure myself how well I'm going to like it. So, you know, I'm going to try it out, see how it goes, and I may be changing things up again, depending on how this works out. So anyway, that's why I have a different surface. Okay, so in addition to my craft surface, I've also switched up my tray that I'm going to use for offcuts and scraps and garbage, essentially. I got this idea from Roxy at Roxy Creations. She uses a really cute little rag bowl. And I found this little tray. It's just plastic. I had it in my cupboard, and I hadn't, you know, used it at all. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go, see if I like the way it works. It's not super deep, you know, it's maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch high. I think I only got it at Dollar Tree years ago. And it's not super duper big. It's, you know, I don't know. So it's 9.5 by 7 inches. So anyway, I have been using it for a couple days now, and I have to say I really, really like it. It is not too shallow. It's easy to put things in there and they don't fall out, but also it's not so deep that I have to like lift my hand and, you know, you know, it's more of an effort to try to put things in there. And it's big enough that things aren't overflowing out of it. I had that problem. I was using a tiny little bowl previously, and you know, it worked okay, but it was getting kind of irritating that things were, you know, I had to empty it so frequently, and also that you know, things would fall out of it. I'd have to scrunch it up so that it fit in there properly. So just wanted to share that I'm using this little bowl, and it really makes me happy to have something that's kind of pretty, also that I can use for my garbage. And what I really like about it too is that it's just plastic, so it's not so precious that I, you know, am worried about ruining it with, you know, gluey things with lots of glue or ink or things on it that, you know, might discolor it or gunk it up. So anyway, I am using this, and so far I'm really liking it. Hopefully, knock on wood, will continue to have success. So anyway, that is my share for today. This is my new craft surface, and I'm going to be using it for videos. And this is my new garbage tray. Let me know what you think. Do you like this surface as a background for my videos? I really like that it's translucent. It's a little bit more gray tone than I thought it would be. It's not quite as clear, and it's more translucent than clear. And it does have a little bit of a gray tone, so I'm not sure that I'm absolutely thrilled with that. But it might show up better on videos, you know, than it does at an angle, you know, like I am actually working on it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like this background? Do you think this works? And it's not as distracting. It doesn't have the glare of the other Tim Holtz craft mat. Or do you prefer the Tim Holtz craft mat? In which case, believe it or not, I have another one. So I can use that and switch back, or use something entirely different. So let me know what you think. I'm really curious to get your guys' input on this, since you're the ones that are going to be watching the videos. So I want to make sure that you guys, are happy with the way they look. All right, so again, this is Denise with Paper Crafty. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment to give me input on this background. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe to my channel. Denise with Paper Crafty, and craft on.